Six Flags Great America is one of those parks that everyone has a different favorite roller coaster. They have a great collection, so many different types of roller coasters to choose from, that it is really hard to create a top 10 list. So in this video, I'm running down, in my opinion, their 10 best roller coasters. I'd be surprised if everyone 100% agreed with me with everything because, like I said, there's so many great roller coasters at this park that everyone's gonna have a different favorite. However, I've done my best, so let's see how it goes. Number 10 is the Whizzer. This is a great family coaster. It's an Ace Coaster landmark, and it goes out through the trees as a pretty cool terrain layout. And it's one of those Schwarzkopf coasters that everyone likes. Heck, they even tried to take it down once and everyone responded saying, "Oh no, you are not taking it down. We love this coaster too much." Number 9 is the Demon. This coaster doesn't have a particularly unique layout. There's several coasters out there that are exactly like it, but what separates this coaster from the others is that it does have some theming involved with it. It dives through some tunnels. Six Flags has set up some caves that it goes through. It's pretty cool, and it's one of the smoother aero coasters out there. It's still not as smooth as an Intamin or a B&M, but when you compare it to other aeros out there, look at like Corkscrew at Cedar Point or Anaconda at King's Dominion, this is going to be smoother. Next up is the Viper. This is a Coney Island Cyclone copycat, so its layout isn't anything special, but a lot of people do really like this coaster. A while back, I did a top 30 wooden roller coasters as picked by you guys, and so many of you voted for Viper and it actually landed in the top 10, so that shows how much people actually like this coaster. Number 7 is Vertical Velocity. This is an Intamin impulse coaster. Very tall, launches you several times forwards and backwards up 90 degrees. It's a very strong coaster. Its layout isn't special, but it's still a very fun ride. And at most parks, this coaster would probably land in the top 5. But like I said, Six Flags Great America has such a great variety of roller coasters that it's actually landing at number 7. Barely missing the top 5 is X-Flight, the wing coaster. Of course, what everyone loves about this coaster is that wing over drop and the keyhole elements. It also has some pretty neat theming involved with it. And I think one of the things why this coaster isn't a bit higher is because these wing coasters aren't as forceful as others. Many people really like X-Flight and consider it one of their favorite wing coasters, but in my opinion, it's not as strong of a B&M as most others. Like for instance, at number 5 is Superman Ultimate Flight, the B&M flying coaster. I don't know how you guys feel, but personally, if I had to choose between a flying coaster or a wing coaster, I'd take the flying coaster. This layout isn't anything unique. Of course, it has the 2 inversions, and the one everyone talks about is that pretzel loop. That's the one element that everyone loves. And this is a nice, solid roller coaster. Number 4 is Batman the Ride, the original inverted roller coaster. Most people would take an inverted coaster over a flying coaster. And I can understand why. This inverted coaster is very intense, it's compact, it has a great layout. And so most people would choose an inverted coaster over a flyer, so that is why Batman is at number 4. Number 3 is American Eagle, the racing wooden coaster. This coaster has lots of airtime and a helix turnaround, and then lots of airtime on the way back. This is considered one of the best racing coasters out there. Number 2 is Raging Bull, the B&M Hyper Coaster. This is the only B&M Hyper that has a twister layout. It's very cool, but this coaster isn't focused on airtime like most B&M Hypers. This coaster is mostly about the bank turns and the layout. And many people consider this the best coaster in the park. However, I have chosen number 1 to be Goliath, the newest roller coaster at Six Flags Great America, and here's why I've chosen it. It has some insane elements. It has great bank turns, it has the dive loop, it has that insane drop, it has that zero-G stall, and it has a very abnormal lift-hill structure. The only complaint about this coaster is the layout, how it's a very short ride, but it's a very strong ride, and so that is why I have chosen it to be the number 1 roller coaster at Six Flags Great America. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Post your comments below about your thoughts on this video, and do me a favor, make sure to give this video a big old thumbs up. If you'd like to see more, then make sure to subscribe. A shout out goes to all of those who sent in some of the photos that were used in this video. If you're interested in having some of your photos used in one of my videos, check out the description for further instructions. And if you'd like to go further in depth with Coaster Studios, like the Coaster Studios Facebook page for interactive discussions and behind the scenes footage. You can also check me out on Twitter. Until next time, Coaster fans, until next time.